greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. Thank you for joining me again on another conscious evolution on Valentine's Day. At that, happy Valentine's Day, dear beloved, friends, loved ones, fellow members of the human species, even those potentially listening that are not. We're going to dance today. I already have my stuff lined up. I guess there is no use in delaying. I might as well start. So I will do just that. See if I can get this moved over a little bit so it fires towards you, friends. And then I'm going to put this down here. Hey, I see Dr. Enjoy these little icons. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day, my beloveds. Yeah. Bless you, bro. Thank you, dear loved ones, for joining me today. The first track we're listening to is called Sacred Africa. I am living in South Africa, so this is, intended to reach you from South Africa, right? With love from South Africa. That's what should be in your mind. Still coming. The sound's sounding good. I'm gonna give more volume.
Time to find my own rhythm. Can you
This track is called Breathe. I feel it is apt. Breathe time. Breathe. More breathing. The song is over.
And the song ends.
It's the thought that counts. All right. On to the conversations. Oh, I'm still getting gut stabbed. Woo! Give me a second to catch my breath, please. If you love me, you'll give me a second to catch my breath. Oh, where I can still feel parts of myself that denied themselves oxygen. Now being like, oh wait, oh, we also oxygen, please. Fine. You get to look at me as the gods do. You gods. You're blacking out for a second? I can't stand in the way. Sorry about that. Mouth is red like tomato. No breath catching allowed. Catch his breath harder. I wasn't sure. Hey, hand shoes. It's nice having you here too. Let me get my stuff just a little bit set up. I don't know if the fan noise is too loud, but I can tell you the heat is. Man, I am a little bit discombobulated right now. Perfect enter to my discombobulation. Loud sounds. I am coming to join you. Mercy. Goodness. Surely this is good for my skin. Surely. All right, call me Shirley. Okay. I need to go get my cards and my kalimba, my tablet. Hey, Hoopy. Ashtama, Sadgamaya. Bless you, dear friend. Let go of the illusion. I don't know if that's exactly what it means. I only know Maya. Mayaing all the time. I Maya he, and I Maya ha, and I Maya ha ha. I won't blame you if you leave right now. I'm coming back. Give me 1 more second. This should be my last round. Whew, all right. We've done it. Look at us. Dancing and such. Valentine's in the daylights out of ourselves. Goodness. The things we get to hope for. That is today's stream topic. We find ourselves in a technological world, right? Because of this technology. You friends can see me literally from across these oceans, thousands of miles away. And that allows me to hope things, right? On a very real level, I get to hope for things to happen in my life that previous human beings could not even imagine. Never mind hope for. It wasn't even a frame of reference. They didn't even for a second get to think like us. Right? And if that isn't a Valentine's gift, then I don't know, yo. I'll make you some flowers tonight. Okay? You can get flowers in a poem as well. You know? Nice conversation. I can offer you water and weed. Is that romantic? If I take you on a date and I offer you water and weed, are you gonna have a good time with me? Yeah? Good. Good. Okay. Let me get this comment section. I can already feel you friends buzzing. Whew. Okay. I have catched my breaths. Dog is a pothead. I think I'm missing essential lore. I see Duck Dad. I see Connor. Bless you, C. Murphy. I see the angry sun that Chase melt back into his cave. You win this time, son. I'll get a super suit. I'll show you, son. Oh, I can show you. I will dance at maximum intensity in broad daylight. And I'll have some sort of heat exchanger that turns all of the internal body heat into radiant body heat. And I'll outshine the sun. I mean, I technically can. Technically, I actually can. Actually. Because the sun isn't that bright. There's just a lot of it, technically speaking. Right? There might be very little of me, but I can technically output. Can I? Maybe with extreme efficiency. Why am I going down this rabbit hole? Hoping for things. Yeah, right? What I'm hoping for right now seems so absurd. And yet, the technical part of my mind goes, but actually, sending you friends love. Yash! What a trip! Yash, bro, bless you. I haven't seen your name in so long. Are you still in Cape Town? Are you still here? Love you. Have a good Valentine's Day. I was thinking the same thing. Well, at least it's a nice cave with a fan. Yeah, the fan helped. The fan helped a lot. I could feel it taking between 80 and 150 watts of heat off my body. Just cutting that heat. If I turn that heat into light, would I blind people? You heard that sound, right? It scared me for a second. I'm super struggling with these early practices. Kristen, next time. Oh, time changes next month. Good. I hope your friends might feel a little bit more at ease showing up for the yoga in that case. I vote Mel drinks water to show appreciation for us instead of inducing heat stroke. Bruh. I was made for this, dude. I don't know why she chose to spawn in South Africa of all places, bruh. That seems like a mild oversight, but the DNA I guess I wanted happened to only exist here. So until I can build a super suit, I'm gonna have to do with fans and air conditioning. Does that seem more practical? Right? I don't want a suit that makes me fly. There's things like airplanes. Right? I want a suit that keeps me cold. I feel like that might be essential as well with the future. We're hoping for, I don't know if we're hoping for global warming, but goodness, I guess we can hope for technology that makes it easier to survive, right? Because we won't die. Global warming won't take humanity out. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, your sweetheart. Humanity is gonna be fine. We're just going to have to build cooler toys to keep ourselves alive. There's literal people in a tin can, right, with windows strapped to it, flying over my head right now. And that's just normal to us. Why wouldn't super suits be in another? I don't want to wait. I really don't want to wait longer than 10 years. Is that unreasonable? I want a super suit in my 30s. I feel like that would be my super suit era, right? when Melt got a supersuit complex. And then maybe I'll take my supersuit off in my 50s or something. Give it to one of my sons. You can have the supersuit right now, right? Maybe he outdances me tenfold. He gets to absorb every single one of my live streams, right, as dance data, and then schools me in my own craft. I would be so proud. I'd be salty, don't get me wrong, but I would be proud. I'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah. Look at that. Look at him go. Oh, I love you, friends. I woke up like, why was my alarm not gone off? And I locked the phone to see I fell asleep before hitting save. So close. I've done that. Either that or I decide I'm going to take a 24-minute and 44-second power nap. And then I go into my little scheduled, right? I have like literally that number set as a time I can just click on to timer. And then by the time I wake up an hour and a half later, I see it never got clicked. And I'm like, guess I needed the sleep or whatever. I rock so damn hard to the original of this. Prodigy was a jam and a half. Yeah. Where's Simon? This song should summon Simon. I haven't seen Simon in a while. Bless him. When worlds collide, hey Josh Mo, I'm in the fire, very dark. I'm the bitch. Dude. What is happening in chat? Figured I'd show up for Valentine's Day dance. Yeah, it felt very apt. It's day 1140, so there's that 14 energy twice actually, dude. That lining up and it being on dance day. My mind feels very cool and being like, yeah, you in tune. Talking about being in tune. Should I tell them about the joint experience today? We had a good day today. We basically got ready around, what, 9-ish? We left. We went to a place called The Joint. If you're ever in Aartpiespoort, go to The Joint. Do yourself a favor. Tinus would love it, actually. Yeah, I love you, Tinus, if you're ever seeing this. And we met Tinus, the owner of this basically coffee shop. We had some cool conversations. He told us what it was like, about all the things that he'd done. He asked us what we're doing, what we want to do. We shared our ideas for this year, for the festivals, for the staging, for the visuals. And he's interested in our services as well, right? To not divulge any more information than that. He has a party this weekend coming up, the 24th, and literally wanted us to show up, right? And we were like, we would love to, but it might be, rushed because it's literally less than a week. I mean, a week, technically 10 days. Yeah, 10 days for us to prepare. But we're still going to try and figure something out. Maybe rent like a basic projector. And it's gonna be, I feel so pompous in saying this, bro. A yacht party. Literally, that's like a catamaran. I think that's what he called it, right? With coastal guard boats that are going to turn into dance floors and a swimming pool that's on the water. So, yeah, showing up for love and in the universe being like, what's up? You want love? There's plenty to go around. Man, I feel like the amount of stoke my heart is experiencing right now is palpable. Thank you, friends, for showing up for love. I hope you're treating yourself well today. If you have someone around that you can love as a Valentine, tell them you love them. If not, tell yourself you love yourself. And I know it looks cheesy maybe, but put your own arms around yourself too. Do it. You too, bro. Do it. Us? No, not like he's going like I mean, you can go the full length. You can go the full length if you want to. Or go all the way. I'm sorry. Stop. Stop. You just hold yourself for now. Thank you very much. And you just go. Thank you, body, for being so kind, for all of the moments you didn't hurt, all the moments you had a good time, all of the moments you felt safe and secure, all of the moments you had your breath all caught. Thank you for bringing me this far. I'll try and take as good care of you as I can. And that means something else for each of us. Love you. To the ones who did that with me, thank you. Let me come back to chat. John, you're messing with my energy, bro. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm trying to figure out like what the fuck's going on, dude, and I'm like, I don't know. It just feels like looming, right? And it's like you're higher up as well. I mean, you can rather join me next to me, bro. I would appreciate that more. You want to join me? Okay. Thank you. I mean, you can. I feel bad now. Oh, okay. Because I didn't want to get sued. Did I miss something? Figured I'd show off if I does it. The track cuts all the best parts of the OG. Yeah, that is probably what ended up happening, Joy V. I didn't bring a date, but I brought flowers and wine. Yeah, you can buy yourself flowers. Did you know that? In the same way you can buy yourself cake. Doesn't have to be birthday. Love yourself. Who the hell thinks that Joy? The getting sued thing? Little early for flowers, don't you think, Joe? They're spray painted black. If that helps, Joy, that is hardcore. Are they like fake flowers spray painted black? Guys, do the little symbols next to our names mean? They're like basically memberships. Jovan has been very generous and has gifted us memberships. And then if you were in chat, you probably got one. Like the pink one for me and blue and green for y'all. Yeah, and then the longer you're a subscriber for on the YouTubes, like a paid subscriber, the more in tune or more membership icons it goes, I think. John, thank you, Kristen. I also wanted them to sit next to me, but it felt like, I don't know, like a father figure, right? Sitting there and watching you like. That was what's going on inside my mind, and it was like taking me for a loop. And then, unfortunately, the autistic part of me doesn't know how to do things gently. Kind of jumps the gun, and then I realize, oh no, what if they think I hate them? What if they think that? That's not what it is, right? And then I trip myself out, and then I get stuck in the same way. Okay. Means we're channel members and hand shoes. Give to them. Bless you, bro. Ashtana Sadkamaya. The doggo ate a bunch of weed last night, and I had to spend like 4 hours holding her to keep her calm. It's a chore to keep her out of it. Her favorite thing, weirdly. I'm sorry that you had to go through that, and also that your dog did. Does your dog know what it's doing? Does it like the experience of cannabis? Even though maybe she's overdoing it, maybe, like, I don't know if this is a good thing to recommend, but maybe like giving her a small dose in that case. All dogs are potheads in my experience. I mean, Pippi has been weird around me with weed as well, right? If she sees me vaping and I'm like blowing out the vapor, she'll come up and like smell the air close to me. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing right now? Are you also going to provide snacks for the munchies after weed and water? No. I mean, maybe fruit. Maybe I'll offer you some fruit. But fruit doesn't keep that well in a picnic. Water when weed it is. Should be enough. Oh no, hand shoes. My little pup got into a tiny amount, and we had to take her to the ER. She had a bad liver and couldn't process it. I'm happy that you were there to take care of her at least. I hope to live to see you, man. Score anywhere on the Kardashev scale. Yeah. Right, at least type 1. Please, at least type 1. Can we at least do type 1? Figure out how to use the energy that's available to us. Right, is that too much to ask? Like, we're far away from using, our energy appropriately. Thank you for the reminder of all messages, Josmo. Just switched. Use your heat to shield yourself from the heat of the sun. Yeah, exactly, bro. I'll outshine the sun, bro. Like, I'll be literally warmer, surface level, than the actual star can make me. So it doesn't work that way. But the sun might as well cool me down, bro, at that point. I don't know if I can absorb energy while emitting energy at the same time. Not light energy. Maybe. I don't see why not. You can technically have like micro gaps in between the LEDs that can absorb energy. If not, why not? I think most of the energy will come from your body heat though. Feels kind of dystopian, feels kind of matrixy. Only you become your own display. And you are technically, right? You are a display of yourself. And then putting a super suit on yourself that literally gives you infinite freedom, right? Like latent space, infinite freedom. You can, as you're walking, create outline duplicates of yourself that as you walk forward creates depth that looks like it's entering into your body. And then as you stand still, those depths can collapse back into your suit. And as you walk, it looks like there's this tunnel being left just behind you from the person looking from the front. I'm, of course, going to be a little bit more biased towards flowering myself up. Look like a peacock or whatever, walking around. I hear angry sun and I automatically think angry sun. It's a term that has been used to describe me more than once. Yeah, that's real. That's pretty real, Joshua. I feel that, bro. Me too, man. Chat makes a lot more sense. With the all messages thing, top messages starting to filter out a lot more. I think, fortunately, for me, it doesn't happen. I don't know why. Like, I usually don't get any more messages. I do sometimes feel a little bit spotty, though. I have a suit that keeps me cold. It's called the air outside. You think you're clever? You are clever, Joe Schmo. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to call you out about South Africa. The air doesn't help. Sometimes the air makes it worse. Sometimes, if the air doesn't move fast enough, the air conspires, calls all of its buddies together, and then tackle you to the ground, beating you with their little fists of heat. Little asshole air molecules that have started shaking violently, and then they have to take out their rage on you. Right? Super suit means that I get to have direct physical liquid. I mean, mostly liquid. There's going to be some sort of exchanger, but it will be a high connectivity exchanger. And then mostly liquid cooled suit. Again, power is going to be the thing. I'll have to make the environment hotter. That's technically the only way. So I'm not joking about the whole generating energy as I start dancing as well. I don't think you're going to want to be close to me if I start dancing like that. And if I continue as well, right? It'll just get hotter and hotter. Get heat sink. Then I can jump into a pool. I'm imagining all of the sizzling sounds. Like being quenched. I turn into liquid metal on the inside of my suit, you know, and then I have to quench myself again. Yeah, so all of these things, I am kind of pushing into the whole out there ishiness, right? Because today's stream topic is about the things we get to hope for, right? Because maybe I won't get that super suit. Maybe I won't, right? But I can hope for it. Realistically, I can hope for it. Looking at how our material science is developing, understanding heat exchange technology, like we understand the heat pump pretty well. And you can use that technology on a small scale. Might not be as efficient, but it is possible, right? So I can realistically hope for this technology. If it's not made for me, I'll make it myself with enough time. Previous generations couldn't even start to hope for something like that, right? The closest thing they could get to sunshade is actual clothing, stuff that we've been wearing for thousands of years right now. Sure, mine might be a little bit different, right? The technology used to create these patterns might be a little bit more out there. And again, I can hope, realistically, to take the art that I've made and to put it on clothing and then to be able to wear that clothing. Again, something that just 20, 40 years ago wasn't even something that people could fathom. Never mind hope for. They didn't even get to the point where they can think about it. And you do. You get to just live in that reality always. 20 years of Melt wearing a super suit, that thing's gonna be ripe. It's made of nanotechnology, bruh, probably. So it's gonna be self-cleaning, right? And I'm not gonna sleep in it. Maybe. Maybe I'm not gonna sleep in it, right? But it's gonna literally melt off of my body when I'm no longer wearing it, right? I can keep my clothing in a little vial. And then I can, and then, yeah, you know, like I have like a little vial in my pocket. I wear normal people clothing or whatever, right? And then as soon as I'm like, okay, bro, the situation calls for me to dance, I can just take out my little vial, right? I want nanotechnology. I'll probably do it without nanotechnology at first, right? Because it's easier to liquid exchange membrane suit than it is to nanotechnology. But if I figure out how to do the first one, that could technically fund the second one. And then the second one can fund the third one. And then maybe by Gen 44, I'll be happy or whatever. Peak, I'm not going to take my underpants off with a blowtorch energy. Melt reads from the void, and I realize I have the top comment filter on. Good. At least I am reading from the void. Peak, and love again. Doctor, don't be daft. Super suits would obviously have a self-cleaning mode. Thank you. Thank you, Pojo. I love how that's the literal first thing I said. I'm like, bro, it's going to be nanotech. It's going to be self-cleaning. And then Josh Mo was also like, yeah, of course. Oh, don't be daft. What a savage. Oh, goodness. Hello, you beautiful people. Sweet, dear, lovely buddy or pals. Want to be my Valentine's? Love you. Love you, y'all. Thank you for blessing us with your time as well on this Valentine's Day, right? We are all de facto Valentines. New word unlocked. Melty, a catamaran boat party. Heck yeah, yeah, right? That is some heck yeah energy. I'm super stoked. I'm on a boat. Mermaid, no, stop. Join us, join us. We like having John. Yeah, we do. Maybe sometime, right? You're gonna see a lot of John. He lives with me now, kind of vibes. It's bound to happen. If you come join us, I can ask you edgy questions and make you consider your mortality. Me considering the relationship I have with Sam, and I'm like, yeah, that checks out. I do like considering my mortality and such. Thank you, Sam. I'm gonna get my light. All right, if I'm gonna be your Valentine, you might as well see me properly. A part of me wants to be all coy and make the light red right now. I think it might still be red. Yeah, that's mostly red light. No. I mean, this feels ominous. Suddenly feel like I'm in that trippy ass Nicolas Cage movie. Yeah, that's more daylight color. Nice. It's not exactly where I like it to be. I'm gonna better now. You used to have flotilla parties where we would lash the sailboats together and just float around in the bay for the whole weekend, sometimes the whole week. That does sound like a lot of fun. I think that is basically what we're gonna like essentially be doing, like strapping a bunch of things together. About to try this mushroom coffee, the lion's mane type. I'm going to unlock the power of shrooms. I mean, I don't want to harsh your vibes or whatever. So maybe I ought not to. I'll just say I love you. Enjoy your mushroom coffee. The prize eating me alive, because I can feel it eating you alive as well. What I wanted to say is that you want more. You want a lot more than what the coffee is going to give you. Because unless they're using really good extraction methods and they're using fruiting bodies to extract, I forgot what the compound was called. Hey Google, what is the primary, hey Google, it's not working anymore. What is the primary compound in lion's mane mushrooms that boost brain-derived neurotropic factor? It's called hyoscine or hyoscine A. Erinacea and hyoscine A to be the active compounds responsible for its neurotropic function. More specifically, hyoscine A promoted neurotogenesis and boosted memory at low concentrations of 5 milligrams per kilogram of body weight per day. Furthermore, consistent with previous studies, the current study revealed the presence of polysaccharides in H. So yeah, unless there is high concentrations of hyoscine A in it, it's not gonna do that much, right? It's like caffeine. If you don't have a lot of caffeine in a drink, it's probably not gonna do that much for you. And unfortunately, with the coffee, it's very difficult to get 5 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. I weigh 80 kilograms. So that is my brain is like, why are we mathing right now? I don't know, dude. It's a lot. It's a lot. Technically speaking, 25. It's like 400 milligrams, like half a gram of the powder, of the fungal body powdered, right? That is a lot. You take like maybe 7 grams, between 7 and 12 grams of coffee ground in a scoop. I don't know if you're making it like that. So you'll literally see it. If there is a lot of it in, you'll see the white speckles in your coffee ground. So maybe check for that. That could also be a good sign. Again, not intended to harsh mellows, not at all. I think it will still have, again, benefits because it does have some of the compound in. But you do want to up the concentration when it comes to the medical benefits of those compounds. I do want to take them as well, but I don't have a good source of, again, I want the actual crushed fungal bodies. I want to scoop that stuff into my face with some yogurt, maybe, right? That, turkey tail, reishi, lion's mane, of course, and then maybe cordyceps I would like to take as well. And these are all medicinal mushrooms, not the psychedelic variety. All right, they're just good for you. Maybe some, did I say turkey tail? Yeah, maybe some chaga. That's the other one I'm thinking about. I mean, you think we'd be in that, Kristen. You'd host anyone, should be into it. I took my hair bonnet off for yoga. Bubba threw up on it. That's all. Happy Valentine's Day, or whatever. I have a hair bonnet as well now, you know? I've been sleeping in it and everything. I do feel very quaint in it. I want to show you some pretty clouds. Because I use it mostly as like a light shield as well. I pull it over my eyes. Are you ready for this? I haven't seen many clouds like this in my life. Unfortunately, there is. I'll move you. You know what? Look at that. Right? That's pretty cool, right? I hope I still, that signal. Look at that. Can you believe it? He's finally sleeping in a bonnet. I'm listening. I'm beginning to believe. Don't you worry. I'm beginning to believe. I believe. That's a cirrus cloud. Thank you for teaching me the terminology, Connor. I believe it is beautiful. I got some of my mushroom powder mix to put on my yogurt like that. Same kind of reason too. Hoping it helps our gut issues. Bless. I didn't even think about the gut issues, Fractal, but yeah, I do believe there are probiotics as well. Like you're feeding the stuff that lives inside of you that way. Cordyceps, shiitake, reishi, lion's mane, turkey tail, and king trumpet. That's a good mix, bro. Sounds like you actually got a good product. I do believe you have access to better stuff in America as well, so I'm not surprised that you can get some good stuff. Yeah. I feel like it looks better without the light today. I don't know why. Maybe it's just almost dropped you. Sorry about that. I feel like Wally right now for some reason. That just took me on a ride for like a split second. I got like transported. Okay. Oh no, Joy. Gosh, does your morning come back from that? My dog hypnotically drink too much water and then he expels it. It's such a challenge to come back from it. Okay. Only a Terry disconnection. We're back. Bless your sweet doggo. Drowning yourself hypnotically, basically. Tanishlin is back. How comically tragic, Judge. Miss Judge, what Judge said. Cool, working out in the cold because we have a visual for the energy being released as steam from your body. Perhaps harnessing this energy could help at least close the system of the suit. Yeah, exactly, right? My grandma's cat used to use random shoes to store her hairballs. Often in the early mornings, we would find a cold, wet gift in the work boots. That cat was kind of evil. Maybe he didn't want you to leave. Maybe he was just like a little love bug. Right? It is the day of romance, after all. I bet the two of those are reishi and ashwagandha. Those are also great, actually. Mushroom coffee sounds like a pretty wide. If it was that kind of mushrooms, it would be, caffeine and mushrooms would be quite something. As long as you have like 5 free hours, I'll read up on it and see what I can. I'm just hoping to help the tummy a bit, but figured it was worth a try. Again, Brother Bear, maybe going for like the actual, all of that you mentioned in powder form, the fungal body, right? Make sure if you buy the fungal body because most of the good compound is in concentrations in the fungal body. And then you take that powder with your yogurt. That's the best way to take the mushrooms if you want it for the medical benefits. Coffee doesn't really help my belly. Yeah, same for me. Coffee kind of just speed things up. Mushrooms and chamomile tea with honey and ginger sounds like a tummy cure. Yeah, the ginger, definitely, right? Absolutely. Joy, can you believe it? He's finally sleeping in a bonnet. I just got some of also helping for the gut issues. I think another one. Chamomile tea is my Valentine. I feel so endearing towards teas. I have not had chamomile tea. Would you believe it? I don't know why. I just never, my mom never bought it. Rooibos tea and gewone tea, regular tea is what we had in the house. And I've never bought it for myself. Maybe I ought to. Maybe it could be my Valentine as well. Cordyceps, shiitake, yeah. Maybe Cumulocirrus. Thank you, friends. Cumulocirrus or cirrus, just cirrus clouds. Cumulocirrus. Oh yes, that's a good bunch of shrooms. It is. Let's be clear. I found this on Instagram, so it could totally be bunk. But I figured I have to start somewhere. Wish me luck. You are. Wish luck. I'm very nervous about taking this first sip. I'm very sensitive to flavors. Smells like coconut, as in coconut oil and MCT oil. Did you do that as well? Those are also, relatively good for you. Okay. It totally tastes nice. Bless. I think it would. Like some nice bit of sweet cream over ice. Bless. That does sound nice. I don't see any of the tuners comment. Have I been blocked? Ah, geez. I mean, I'm seeing your comments. I'm not seeing any tuners comments. Are you friends seeing tuners? Right? I'm also not seeing them. Contoons is not here, Joe. Everything's fine. Thanks for talking me down, Sam. Yeah, your friends are loved. I do feel it is time. We have shown up. I feel like the fact that this card is a little bit more romantic. We'll pull from this deck. Melta just posted a picture of the mushroom powder for your viewing inspection on Discord General. Let me put on my spectacles. I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of the human condition. Okay? It's fine. It's fine to make fun of the human condition. Right? That's why we watch Family Guy. This looks good, bro. Look at that. That looks like it has some stuff in it, right? But are you eating it, bro? Let me see. Okay. It has 2,000 milligrams of mushrooms total, right? And I did mention that you have to take like about 500 milligrams, like half a gram of that powder. Ingredients: organic mushroom blend, cordyceps, reishi, king trumpet, shiitake, turkey tail, lion's mane. Lion's mane at the lowest concentration, and that is technically the best one for you. It's an instant coffee, Arabic instant coffee, organic MCT oil, organic coconut milk. This doesn't look bad, bro. This looks really good, actually, man. Again, triple again. I'm not seeing concentrations. Because if this is to be believed, which I don't, they have cordyceps listed first, which means that that's technically the one that's supposed to be in the highest concentration. And cordyceps are actually pretty hard to grow. They did figure out recently how to grow them on grain, so they might be using myceliated cordyceps grain as your bulk material. Then I might believe the 2,000 milligrams and that being at the highest concentrations. But yeah, it'll be good. It has a nice amount of caffeine in it, for what it's worth. Take it and see how you feel, bro. I guess that is going to be your metric. You have 30 cups. You have 30 cups to experiment with. That powder does look very mushroomy, dude. And the fact that it doesn't taste bad is also pretty impressive, you know. I don't know how they hid all of those flavors. Because I love my mushrooms, right? I really love them. But I don't know if I like the texture. I don't know if I like the taste. I mean, I like myself a cooked mushroom, right? But have you ever eaten dried mushrooms? There was a time in my life where I felt very powerful. I don't know if powerful is the right word. Cool, you know, but childish felt cool about being able to eat mushrooms dry. And at one point in my life, my body was like, joke's on you, bro. We're no longer doing that. And then I started doing like grapefruit, lemon tech, you know, that has actually been better. Mushrooms and tea strikes again. Yeah, it's on the skirting line of food talk, all right? I squint eyes, but it is our Valentine's, so you get to steer the date wherever you want to. Guys, I haven't gotten a tattoo since the start of November, and I'm really sad about it. I haven't gotten a tattoo since the year 2020. Jeez. That is pretty trippy. I'm not sad about it. I want to get tattoos by someone that really loves what they do and someone who wants a challenge. I want this side of myself to be technology, right? Like it's going to be compounds, right? But compounds that lead into connections, that lead into sacred geometry, right? Like crystallizing beauty. And then this side, I want organic shapes, flowing shapes, right? Cellular, trees, branching, right? And then it also eventually ends up as sacred geometry, crystallizing beauty. But that's going to be like years in the doing. And I would like to do it with nanobots. I would like to have nanobots implanted underneath my skin. so I can make my tattoos move when I want to. We were talking about hoping for things that other people could never hope for. I hope for that. I'll get nanobot tattoos. And in doing so, I will break the chain. Ancestral patterns. This does feel appropriate, right? Again, hoping for things. Like we as a generation, with this technology, with electricity, get to hope for things. Rewriting the future, breaking the chains, ancestral patterns, and healing. I haven't gotten a tattoo in 15 years. I feel your anxiety. I've designed like 150 of them. I have like 25, some odd tattoos, but they're mostly on my leg, on one leg. Oh well, then you have a lot of real estate left. I don't know if I'm supposed to encourage you and choose, but it's your body, it's your life. Love yourself, right? Just ensure that if you get tattoos, it's because of love for yourself, not because of hatred for yourself. That's the only thing I'll say. They said it's my salated oats. It's pretty much just tastes like roasty coconut oil. That sounds nice. It's very smooth and creamy. Bless you. Sun just came out from behind the clouds. This is what the card looks like. Coming from darkness, right? Like the past generations. And it's not darkness like the world that they were living in is dark. I believe the world that they were living in is still love, essentially, right? But their hope, the things that they know, was so much more restricted to what we know right now that it might as well have been like living in the dark, right? At one point in time, our ancestors believed this planet was flat and that the earth was oscillating around us, right? And that was just what was believed. What do you hope for when that is your frame of reference? And then thinking about breaking the change, breaking the ancestral patterns, transcending, right? By hoping for things that have never been hoped for before. Right? Is this coming through? Am I making myself clear how cool this experience we get to have is? Love you, dear friends. My laser tattoo were drawn with Zano and Jovan, so they hold a special place. Next edition, Jovan is adding more fireflies and butterflies to my inner bicep. Bless you, bro. Getting to have the work of beloved friends on your body. Break the chain, page 60. All right, you ready? Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. You are being called to heal your family line or free yourself from living the life of your ancestors. Dude, come on, right? That is trippy. That is trippy. The fact that I'm like, yeah, generation hope. And this is like, don't generation not hope. Stop generation not hoping, please. All of your ancestors had very little to hope for sometimes. And yet still here we are. Right? Right? This could mean letting go of an old pattern of your maternal or paternal line. Healing trauma from the past that is not even yours, or observing old ways of being that no longer serve you. We carry emotional trauma in our luminous fields for up to 7 generations. This is why family patterns can be the hardest to break. Often, they are not even ours to begin with. But we do not know another way of being, so we continue playing out the drama. The thing to notice when ancestral healing comes up is that you cannot heal another person. But your own healing can cause another person to choose to heal themselves. Energy is freed up. You are being guided now to look at your life and decide how you want it to be. What ways of being or patterns are you ready to free yourself from? What part of your future do you want to rewrite? Do you want to hope for? Right? What part of your future can you hope for? What part of your future do you have the luxury of hoping for that no version of you, no ancestor could have even imagined for themselves. Now is the time to shake them off and dream a new future into being. What old ways of being from your family line are you ready to let go of? Seek assistance from your support team, your tribe, your friends, your healer, your coach, etc., to begin freeing yourself from it now. What ancestral line do I need to be freed from? Jealousy, right? I feel like there's a lot of psychological jealousy in my paternal line. And there is a lot of rage in my maternal line. So I ask the clouds, I ask the wind, I ask the fire that burns in my heart, the water that flows through my veins, the earth that is my body, that is underneath my feet, to help me release jealousy, release my rage, ease my being. I'm seeing a face super up close to me. It looks like he's made out of wood. And he had like not really a third eye, but like a little thing attached to his forehead that came out and made these little skibbities. Thank you, Earth ancestors. All right. Fun fact. Palm oil mixed with coconut essence is a passable substitute for the true coconut oil. But be aware of this illusion. There are very different products. Okay, yeah, thank goodness. I was about to like all cap, because coconut oil has a very high smoke point. So if you're going to be cooking with it, it won't actually start becoming carcinogenic as quickly as some of the other oils will. Right, so yeah. Use coconut oil. Make sure it's 100% coconut oil if you can. They will interact with your body in different ways. This is true. Murphy, same here. It's been so gloomy this morning. Just a few minutes ago, the sun shone through. Bless you. Thank you, dear friends, for joining me, for being here for this card. I'm gonna play you some kalimba. I'm gonna serenade you. I don't know if that word, I feel like that word has been, I want to say bastardized, but that's also, that even being bastardized has been bastardized. Oh, goodness. No longer will it be said that the fathers have eaten the sour grapes and the children's teeth are set on edge. We no longer carry ancestral guilt. Each person is held accountable for their deeds. And all you have to do, dear friend, is ensure that love is true. Right? It really is that easy. You just have to make sure that love is true for your life, for your deeds. And if you do that, it will be, right? You will live the best existence you possibly can. Because guess what? Love is the best possible experience you possibly can have in this lifetime. To be loved and to love. Love yourself. I like my carcinogens. Please stop. Please. Oh, please save yourself from the carcinogens. I love you too much, handshoes. I want you to not be carcinogizing so much. Own your shit. Yeah, exactly, dude. Claim it. Love it. Love your stuff, right? Learn from yourself. Notice your patterns and learn to let go. It will be hard. I know. I must know. I was doing the work with you. Here we are. Let's play some kalimba, dear friends. Hey! Happy Valentine's Day, Zano. Thank you for joining us. It is already time to kalimba. Nice. This is actually very comfortable. Turned off my microphone a little bit preemptively. What a world we live in. What a blessing to be alive. What a joy to breathe the air right now. What a gift. To say goodbye. Thank you, friends, for saying hello with me. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your Valentine's Day. Thank you for being my Valentine today. Clutching their lighters. Zano Banana, happy Valentine's Day to you, dear friend. Blessed shell, I got nervous. I don't have at least 2 lighters on me. Keeps one to leave one. Got it in time for Kalimba. Goodbyes. Love you. Happy Valentine's Day, dear Melina. I'm performing for the seniors at the community center. That's so nice, Sana. I hope they feel the love that you're sharing with them. Beautiful. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, dear friends, for spending some of your Valentines with me today. I love you, and I'll see you again soon. Big ol' hearts and shiny fruits. Have the mostest, beautifulest, absolutely splendor-filled day. One with hope in your heart for what the future may hold, for what technology will allow, for what you will be capable of as you continue. I hope that this hope that you feel inspires you, enables you to make beautiful things, to tell stories that, again, inspire those that you get to touch in your lives. I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to read Jovan's as well. I know it's coming. I can feel this energy already established, but I'm also feeling that energy. Thank you. Here it comes. And on top of all of that I just said, I also hope you have the most sentimentally endearing day. Everyone, you're for realsers, so super massively and very muchly snugly, lovely dove, masculine Meltmore. And all of you oh so very magnificently, admiringly, passionately, reverently, zealously, earnestly, respectfully, thoughtfully, fondly, attentively, dotingly, authentically, wholesome, humanimal, critter creatures, blessed with the ability to hope. I hoped to find love in this moment, and goodness, did I get what I hoped for, and more. Thank you, dear friends, for loving me. I love all of you. Go and have a good day. Love yourself. Love those around. Sending you all blessings. Until we do this again tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody's. Love you.